So some of y'all keep saying, oh, you think you're so smart. No, I'm fairly sure I'm the funny one. There is a smart one. Y'all won't meet her. She's a bitch. Anyways, so they say to be free of the emotional abuse, I have to leave YouTube and social media altogether. No, 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 and another no. For decades, it's been on the victim to escape an abuser. Rarely does the abuser have to change. If a man is beating a woman, what do people say? Well, why didn't you leave? Here, it's emotional beating. And the reason I'm not leaving is because this is my home. I was on YouTube when I was homeless. For 5 years, I had a channel here. I made friends. I had support. And then these men come in and they decide to start abusing me. And everybody says, well, why are you staying? Why don't you leave? Because this is my home. I'm supposed to just vacate and allow these men to take over what I've created? No. That's being a victim. That's the literal definition of being a victim. These big men came in and pushed me out of a place where I felt safe. See, for decades, it's been on the victim to escape the abuser. Blaming the victim for staying in a place they already were before the abuse is just that. Blaming a victim for an abuser's actions. Y'all can tell me to leave. They could leave just as easily. They could leave a channel that was functioning just fine before they entered and began abusing the person running it. You know, they could leave. But you can't ask the abuser to do anything because an abuser will not comply. They'll fight to continue doing whatever it is they're doing that they shouldn't be fucking doing because they believe they have every right. These men believe they have every right to emotionally hurt me every day of my life if I don't do what they tell me to do. And what they tell me to do is to get off social media. How many of you would be capable of doing that? Be honest. How many of you could put down your cell phones right now and never turn the data on again? Never receive another Facebook message, never watch another YouTube video, just never go online again. Unless you're over 70, I have a feeling you're going to have problems with that. But you can prove me wrong. Do it. Let's see if I notice. The fact is, I had a channel for 5 years. I had support. Then they entered my life and said I had to leave the world I created or be hurt. For 19 months, they hurt me because I wouldn't leave. If I leave, they win. If I leave, once again, the abusers in my life get to victor. If I leave, I'm a victim again, and I've lost as a victim again, and I've been a victim my entire life. My entire life. That's why I said I was not going to my 20-year reunion still a victim of abuse. Because I was raised in an abusive home. I don't care if you believe it. I am who I am because of the way that I was raised. I was raised in an abusive home. I was married to an abusive man. I've been through hell. But what I will not do is remain a victim for the rest of my life, running away from the big men that come around and want to take from me. Just this once, just with this one thing, my YouTube channel and my Facebook, my social media. Just with this, I am putting my foot down. I am standing my ground. I have the right to be here, and abusive men who are predatory towards the mentally ill women are not going to push me out. And they're going to take it as a challenge, and they're going to start hurting me worse because I'm looking strong. The emotional one's talked away right now. This is what you get to deal with. And I'm not backing down. It means a lot to me that just once I come out stronger after being an abuse victim. It means a lot to me that just this once, I'm not the one that loses everything. Because somebody else decides I deserve pain. Just this once.